video to show you guys some of the issues or errors to fix, and let's get started. So adding a new task should not set the timer to 10 minutes. So let's come here, swimming in pool, done, click on it. Okay, for some reason the start and end time are 10 minutes apart. If I'm not clicking on the timer on button, this should be zero. Duration should be zero, start end time should be all zero. So if I save this like this and I come over here, as you can see it says duration 10 minutes, which is not true because I did not set a timer. Okay, issue, turning the timer button actually does not. Okay, second issue, turning on the turning on the timer button actually stops allowing me to use the timers. In this mode I could change the timers. As you can see, well, they crashed. uh, let's see, clicking on here allows you to change the timers. Okay, once I set the timer to on, you can no longer change these. And as you can see, your start and end times are now off, which is going to cause an issue. Save. You come back here again. Now it's 10 minutes apart. What's going on here? Okay. Um, so we need to fix this issue where I can't change these because of on. So this should not work when it's off. I should not be able to click these, and it should be able to be clickable when it's on. Okay, that's number two. Now let's add some more really quick. Uh, walking to walking kids to school, for example. Okay. Another thing I've noticed, as you see, the date is 8:10 on off. It's switching from 8:9 to 8:10. For some reason, it's auto switching dates, which is not correct. Should not be doing that. Okay. Um, as you can see, that's an issue. Okay. Also, we need to change this format over here, since we have PM and AM over here, but when we go to, let's say, 4 p.m., it shows 17. It should not show it like this. It should show 5:11 p.m. Okay, please take a note of that very carefully. I might pause in the video a few times because I am looking at my list of issues. Okay, please change timer to 12-hour format. So basically change the timer to 12-hour format. Okay, now let's add some of these to our list. Walking the kids, whatever. This is just okay. Now we have a fee over here. Now when we go over here, unfortunately tracker has stopped. We're gonna have to work on these crashes, please. Keeps happening. Day, swimming in the pool, only one activity. Week, as you can notice, here's the issue. It's not fitting. It's being squeezed out over here. I guess you can scroll it. I didn't know you could even scroll it. I had no idea it was scrollable. Um, we should probably do something to either make it look like it's scrollable or make it all fit. Okay, and then go in a month. Here's another thing. Please take a note. When clicking on the month button, the user should not see a day, because it's only about months: October, November, January, February, whatever. Dates are not relevant, so this should not be here. Okay, so and then once you select a date, like for example November, December, it says over here, October, great. Okay, range October 8th through October 10th. Okay, 100% swimming in pool. Okay, now here's another thing we need to do, please, very important. um, Over here, when we select and add a timer, we need to somehow show that date on here, right here, on the bottom of here, and below the hours. Okay, so we got the timer from 12 to 19, which you're gonna fix if they selected a timer it should add a 20-minute, 10-minute, whatever they selected. If not, it should just be 0. No timer, just a date and the time they logged it. So if today is 10/8/2014, it should say 10/8/2014 at 9:15 a.m. Swimming in pool. Logged. 0 hours, 0 minutes. If I did not log minutes. I hope you understand what I'm saying. So we need to add some date. You have the date function here, but it's not carrying here. So after 2 months of using this application, I'm going to have no idea swimming in pool, swimming in pool, swimming in pool, when did these happen, which makes the application basically useless. Okay, just select the month and year, data, so timeline, you add task. I was there, it was an issue here if I go back the wrong way, if I by mistake set the right one. So hold on, what just happened? Okay, you see this error? We got an error, end time is earlier. Okay, now I believe that one auto corrected itself. I like that one. Okay, right, okay. Maybe add a date. Okay, now here's the next big thing that we need to do some changes is the reporting page. I understand you guys made it that it just shows percentages, which is great, but this wasn't the purpose of the application. This is great to have, but the main purpose is for the user to be able to understand and see how many times they have done a specific task in a specific amount of time. For example, how many times did I swim in the pool today? How many times did I swim in the pool in a week? How many times did I swim in a pool in a month? How many times did I take my kids for a walk? Not a percentage of breakdown. This is not a daily activity tracker. We're not tracking in one day. Did you, how often, how many times did you eat? How many times did you run, walk, sleep? We're not doing a daily tracker. This is a life event tasks tracking. So there needs to be an option to select swimming pool. Let's say in day, week, month range. On the bottom, select activity, click on pool. Then the pool will say on the day under October 8th, for example, you have swam 4 times today, or you have walked with the kids twice today. If I click on week, past week should also show a date. Past week means what? From what date to what date? So the past week would be, let's say, for example, in this case scenario, from Monday the 29th of September all the way till Sunday, October the 4th. So it should say that over here. And then if I've clicked on swimming in pool, it should say swimming in pool, date range, this date to this date, 14 times, 12 times. And maybe even break down like all the times I've tracked it, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or 3 times on Wednesday. Give you an example. This is the most crucial part. Okay, we're showing a mix of activities with percentages, which is great if they want to select multiple tasks to see how they're spending their day. But this is not the point of the application. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Okay, so this is another important thing. I'm just gonna send this to you. I want to make the video small. It's getting really big. Please give me your feedback. Also, on my mobile device, these timers are not fitting correctly. I will attach a screenshot from my device showing that it's being cut off. So also I would recommend somehow removing these boxes since they're useless if we're not adding images. I know you put a lot of effort into making the images over here, okay? But these images are going to be very useless because there's only one, two, three, four, there's 8 images, and people could have 200, 300 different types of 1,000 different tasks, not in our application, just in life that they want to track. So only giving them 8 options and not giving them the option to add their own image makes this whole point pointless. You understand what I'm saying? So I recommend just removing this select images, blank this one, takes up way too much space over here. Okay, I can see the box is being stretched out due to the height of this box. Just an idea. Okay.